It was a case of a liar, liar again in Parliament today. In federal Parliament, there was plenty of argy-bargy over the broken promise tax plan, lots of focus on the truth, and the coalition dubbing Anthony Albanese the liar in the lodge. And if you know your movies, there's only one place this was always going to end up, and Dan Tehan took it there.
Goes to relevance. You can't handle the truth. And that's what the Queen...
Yeah, Jack Nicholson there in the House of Reps. I mean, Dan Tehan.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.
Yeah, anyway, the Speaker played the role of judge and jury.
Resume your seat and keep walking out of the chamber. This is question time, not the Academy Awards.
Yeah, well done. What we would give for a few good men or women to be running the country, hey? Now, as I said last night, the broken promise tax plan from Labor is all about politics. And, of course, the coalition's decision not to oppose it is also all about politics. The idea of tax reform has gone out the window. The idea of delivering the tax cuts to medium to high income earners has also gone right out the window. They were promised tax cuts 3 years ago, but had to wait while the stage 1 tax cuts went to low and middle income earners. Fair enough. And then they had to wait while the stage 2 tax cuts also went to the bottom end of the tax scales. Fair enough again. That was okay, because the people who pay the most tax were going to get some relief in stage 3. And those cuts would also, importantly, stop middle income earners moving onto higher tax rates as they began to earn more. That was the reform bit. But now that's all gone. Labor broke its promise and it's ripping off the people at the upper end to give more to the lower end. Again. And it's all about politics, all about buying votes. Listen to the Prime Minister today as he mocks the coalition just because they've agreed to vote for his broken promise tax plan.
Every Australian, 84% of them will get a higher tax cut under us. And if they really thought their system was better, they'd be voting against it and promising to roll it back.
Yeah, not every Australian, as he tried to say. Most people will be keeping about $15 a week more of their own money, which won't even make up for the increases in petrol and alcohol taxes under Labor, let alone the increase in power prices. But Albanese shouldn't pretend this is rosy for everyone. Some people pay more. Once workers hit an annual salary of 150 grand, you know, senior police perhaps, or senior nurses or senior school principals, they'll pay a couple of $100 a year extra tax. By 170 grand, taxpayers are slugged an extra $1,600 or more a year. And if you're earning $200,000, you're hit with an extra $4,500 in tax annually compared to the existing legislated stage 3 tax cuts. That's what Labor's plan does. Now, I'm not pretending that anyone's out there weeping tears of sorrow for those earning 170 or 200 grand. We all know most people would love to earn that kind of salary. But two things. First, these tax changes take you through higher tax rates on the way to earning a salary like that. They make it harder to get there. And second, we need to be clear that Labor is delivering higher taxes for some, in this case those on upper middle to high incomes. The sobering thought here is that the coalition too will be voting to deliver these tax increases, voting against their own tax cut package effectively to support Labor's class envy approach. This is politically understandable for the coalition, but this is regressive policy. This means our tax system continues to shift more and more of the burden onto fewer and fewer people. Eventually, this hurts aspiration, it'll hurt investment, and it'll hurt the broader economy. That's just the reality, even though our politicians don't really want to talk about it.